Why good people struggle in marriage. It's not what you think. Let me start with something that might surprise you. Most marriages don't struggle because the people in them are bad. They struggle because both people are actually good, but unprepared. Good people, kind hearts, pure intentions, yet constant misunderstandings, silent resentment, emotional distance. And they sit there wondering, why is this so hard when we love each other? If that question has ever crossed your mind, stay with me, because what I'm about to share might change how you see your marriage completely. Many people grow up believing that being a good person is enough to make marriage work. You're respectful, you don't cheat, you try your best, you pray, you sacrifice. So when problems start showing up, it feels unfair. You think, I'm not wicked, I'm not irresponsible, so why are we struggling like this? Here's the truth most people don't hear early enough. Good character does not automatically equal marital skill. Marriage is not a reward for being good. It's a responsibility that requires learning. And this is where many good people get stuck. Good people often struggle in marriage because they enter it with expectations, not education. They expect love to flow naturally forever, communication to stay easy, effort to always feel equal, feelings to always guide decisions. But marriage doesn't run on expectation. It runs on understanding, structure, and growth. When those things are missing, even good hearts begin to hurt each other unintentionally. Another reason good people struggle is this. They are emotionally sincere, but not emotionally skilled. They feel deeply, but they don't always know how to express needs without sounding like attacks, handle conflict without withdrawing or exploding, listen without preparing a defense, love their partner in the way the partner actually receives love. So instead of solving problems, they react emotionally. And reactions, no matter how sincere, can damage intimacy over time. Let's talk about something very common. Two good people can be married, yet constantly feel misunderstood. One feels unloved, the other feels unappreciated. Both are trying, both are tired, both feel unseen, not because anyone is evil, but because they are speaking different emotional languages. Good intentions don't cancel emotional disconnect, only awareness does. Another silent struggle of good people is this: they over-assume. They assume their partner should just know what hurts them, just understand their silence, just see their effort. But marriage doesn't work on mind reading. Good people often expect understanding without communication, and that expectation quietly breeds resentment. Now here's a painful one. Good people struggle because they blame themselves too much. They internalize problems and say, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm not doing enough. Maybe I'm failing. Instead of realizing that marriage is not about perfection, it's about adjustment. Two imperfect humans learning how to grow without destroying each other. Let me say this clearly. If your marriage feels hard, it does not mean you married the wrong person, and it does not mean you're failing. It often means you've entered a new phase. New demands are showing up, and old methods are no longer enough. Good people don't struggle because they are bad. They struggle because they haven't been taught how marriage really works beyond romance. Here's the shift that changes everything. Stop asking, why is my partner like this? And start asking, what skill does this season require from me? Because every stage of marriage demands something new, and good people who refuse to grow eventually feel overwhelmed, while good people who learn begin to experience peace again. Let me gently ask you something, and I want you to answer honestly. Which one do you think hurts marriage more? Lack of love or lack of understanding? Drop your answer in the comments. Someone reading it might realize they're not alone. If you're a good person who feels tired, confused, or emotionally drained in marriage, hear this. You are not broken. Your marriage is not doomed. You may just be standing at a point where growth is required, and growth always feels uncomfortable before it becomes freeing. Stay patient with yourself. Stay curious. And most importantly, stay willing to learn. If this spoke to you, sit with it for a moment. Sometimes clarity doesn't shout, it settles. And when it does, everything begins to make sense.